half a banana. Mash that banana, and then I'm gonna put it in there. The dogs are gonna love it. See, Jerry, only half a banana. It's pretty ripe banana though. See, I'm not particular about it, and I don't measure it. Just, you know, eyeball it, whatever I feel like it. 1 egg. And some peanut butter. And when I say some peanut butter, I don't really know how much peanut butter. See, just 1 big glob of peanut butter. And I'll probably add a second glob just for fun. Like this, just another glob. Throw that in there. It's a tablespoon, right? Giant tablespoon. And then the pumpkin. So that's how much pumpkin I used the first time. See how much is left? There's like this much gone, not a lot. So I'm just gonna scoop it. See, that's one glob. And 2 globs. And then I think that's probably about half a can, and I know that's 2 sets of cookies. So I use about half the can, so I already used this can once. And there's what, how much in here? 796 milliliters, so that's only 200 milliliters per thing of cookies, and I think there's 250 milliliters in a cup, maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, that's as much that I use. And then I turn it on, and I let it mix. And mixes, and mixes, and mixes. I should get my other spoon. Oh, and for the flour, so I just use that half a cup, measuring cup, and I would just scoop it in until I thought that it was sticky. It wasn't sticky enough anymore. That's all. Okay. Scrape it down a little bit. There we go. I think it's pretty orange, right? It's pretty orange before I add the flour. It's pretty orange. Scrape that off. Okay, I'm gonna start adding some flour right now. And just using my half cup scoop. I'll even make it level, just so we know for sure how much flour I'm adding. So half cup. And I'll just let it stir. I'm not gonna stir it. Another half cup. Mixing pretty good. When I get up close and personal and look in there. Delicious dog cookies. It's looking pretty good. All right, let's add another cup. Half a cup. So that's 1 cup in there so far. And now this is 2 cups. Oh, you know what I almost forgot? The baking soda and baking powder. Baking soda, baking powder. Again, I don't really measure. So I've got a clean teaspoon here. It hasn't been used before. This is baking powder. I think that's probably enough. What's that? Probably 1 teaspoon. And throw that in there. And just mix it up. And baking soda, probably about the same. I don't even really know why I put baking soda in there, honestly. Although baking soda is supposed to make stuff darker, right? Again, probably about a teaspoon. Not a whole lot in there, right? Drop that in there. And then mix it all up. See, it's still pretty sticky. It's not, it's still on the thing there, so. All right. Woo! Maybe I'll edit that part out. Okay, turn that off. I'm gonna try and get some of the dough off here, but it's still really sticky. Way too sticky to try and roll it out, but I'm gonna try and get some of it off there. And then I'll add more flour and let it mix. Sometimes I just stir this by hand, but I've gotten lazy. So now I let my mixer just do the job for me. Okay, pull that off. All right, I'm gonna put the bowl in there. I think that's the right way. Okay, so there's currently 1.5 cups of flour in there. And add another half cup. So now it's 2 cups of flour. I think it's looking less sticky, you can see. Less sticky. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and see how sticky it is. Oh, it's not too bad. Last time I put too much flour in it, I think. I'm gonna put just a little bit more. So I've added 2 cups and now I'm gonna add like maybe another 1/4 cup or so. That's probably like half a cup, so 1/4 cup. We'll just look at this. Just that hair too thick, so you can see how dry it is. I think that's kind of big. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I would say it is sufficient. So I'm going to take it out. Let's see. In worst case, I can always put some extra flour in there. But I think it's all right. All right, let's switch you places here. We're going to back you up. All right, cutting board, and I got my cookie dough, my messy cabinets. All right, I'm gonna make a big ball. So this is how I do it the fast way, Jerry, because you said you got tired of making the snakes. See, it's pretty dry. See, I picked up all the flour on the bottom of the bowl and dump it out. There was pretty much nothing left there, so it turned out all right. It might be even a little dry, but we'll see in a second. I don't mind if it's a little dry. It sticks to my hands less that way. And the dogs don't care. They eat it regardless. They're dogs. They don't care. They're dogs who are supervising from a distance, of course. Oh yeah, see, it's not even hardly sticking to my hands at all, right? It's kind of tough. It's like dried out Play-Doh, right? Test tasters need a sample. So I roll it into a ball, and then I usually cut it in like quarters so it's smaller, because I find them too big otherwise. I've got another one in the fridge too that I need to do from the other day. So what I do then is I'll often like, because it gets tough to roll it into snakes, so I'll just like cut it like that. Kind of flatten it out and then cut it into strips to the size of snakes I want. And then if you want to make them, you know, if you're particular about it, not particular, again, dog treats. This one rolled out pretty easy. Then you could roll them out like that. But it prevents you from having to like try and stretch it when it's really, they're generally kind of tough, right? Not really anything good in them except what dogs like. So I'm just gonna cut them now. And I'm not too particular about how I cut them. Oh, I could bring over my frying pan. Messy workspace. Tom always gives me grief that I like to work in a messy workspace in the kitchen. Clean up as you go is what he says, and I laugh at him. All right, I don't really care where they go. I just sprinkle them around. They do rise a bit because I remembered to put the baking soda and baking powder in these. Well, I guess the baking soda doesn't make them rise. The baking powder makes them rise though, right? So I added that this time, so they will fluff up a bit, but I don't find they stick to each other too badly anyway. I'm not particular about where they go in the pan. Again, dog cookies. Dogs don't care as long as they taste delicious and highly visible for catching. That one has a little bit of something in it. Who knows what that is? We'll just put it there. Maybe something from the counter. One time I was rolling these cookies and there were still a few coffee crumbs left on my counter. So there might have been a few coffee grinds in the cookies for Abby. So maybe that was extra rocket fuel. Extra Abby rocket fuel, right? Abby's rocket fuel cookies. A couple for the samplers behind me. It's a very important part of the process, right? Yeah, so I don't like to have to roll these out. So I just kind of like stretch them out, flatten them out, and then cut them. It makes rolling them into snakes a little easier. As you can see. Can't roll on that though. Tom's been watching Gordon Ramsay videos recently. He got a masterclass login. And apparently if you put a wet paper towel underneath your cutting board, it'll prevent it from sliding around on your countertop when you're working. I haven't tried that yet, but apparently that's what Gordon Ramsay does. So your cutting board doesn't move, in case you wanted to know that little bit of important information. Sounds like there's a dump truck in my backyard. Alright, so you get the idea, right? Pretty straightforward. I've almost got my pan full. Lots of delicious Abby rocket fuel. I don't know if yours were this dark, Jerry, but it was pretty, you know, pretty scientific how I measured them out, right? You always comment. So now you'll have this video to go by next time you make your rocket fuel cookies. This is the pumpkin I used this time around, Ed Smith. But I have bought the Compliments brand too, as well. So I don't really, it's whatever one I end up picking up. I don't remember where I got that one. Probably Walmart, because I don't think Walmart sells Compliments brand. That would be fun and funny. All right, so I'm gonna put them in the oven, 375 for about 10 minutes, while I make more cookies, because I've got piles there. And I'd make more cookies in my mixer if I had more eggs, but I run out of eggs, and I don't want to go to the store. Okay, it's been fun. See you later.